tonight, a CBS 46 exclusive. The home where Martin Luther King Jr. was born has been in the King family since 1909.
But tonight, that is no longer the case. It was sold to the federal government. CBS 46's Bobeth Yates joins us live, breaking the details on this sale. Bobeth.
Well, Thomas and Sean, we're told this was a hush-hush deal that the King Center wasn't ready to make public yet. But we now know it is official, and the National Park Service is now the owner of this historic home right behind me.
It's so nice to see it because we're all the way from Washington State.
Each year, thousands flock to Auburn Avenue to see the birthplace of Dr. Martin Luther King.
It's one of our top things we wanted to do.
Why?
Just because of such an impact he has on America.
The house was purchased by King's grandparents in 1909, but it was recently sold to the National Park Service. And while the King Center would not confirm the price of the sale, our sources tell us the home went for a whopping $1.9 million. But those charged with preserving history say it isn't the price tag that makes this significant.
If you look at preservation, it's much better in the hands of the National Park Service, who have the funds to preserve it.
Dan Moore is the owner of the African American Panoramic Experience, a museum just blocks away from the historic King family home. Moore says having the federal government backing could mean having the financial support needed to ensure the home's longevity.
The National Park Service has a long record of preservation. And of course, this is the first national park named for a black individual. So we have to maintain all of the things that we can as long as we can.
So we went to the King house to see what changes, if any, visitors would see. But instead of answers, we were met with hostility by the park rangers currently managing the tours. First, we were locked out.
I just explained it.
Then they refused to speak to us. We also reached out to the King Center, but they were unavailable for comment. But regardless of who owns the home, one thing's for sure, it will likely be around for tourists to see for years to come. Now, we did just receive a statement from the National Park Service. Now, they confirm the sale and say that the details about the transfer of this home will be released in an announcement after the King holiday. Live in Atlanta, Bobeth Yates, CBS 46 News.